Hello everyone and welcome to another Rise of Cultures video. In this video we are going to talk about where you should and should not spend your gems. Before we start, I just want to say that only around 10% of my viewers are subscribers, so if you enjoy my content, subscribe, it helps me. First of all, let's talk about where you should not spend your gems. This one is easy. You shouldn't spend your gems in one-timers. And by one-timers, I mean speeding stuff like paying gems to complete this infantry production, paying gems to complete this school production, paying gems to replay a lost fight, to gain another chance in a negotiation. Those are the places where you should not spend your gems because it's not worth it. The game is not a race, it's a marathon. So you have time. If you fail this time, you can try again in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You don't have to spend gems right away, because if you are free to play, right, like me, gems are even harder to get. I never bought gems. Everything I had, I farmed. So gems are really precious and we shouldn't throw them at the wall. Where you should spend your gems. The first of all is easy for me, luxurious cultural sites. You should invest in one or two as soon as possible. The luxurious cultural site is amazing. It gives you a lot of culture. It allows you to have almost everything in your city at maximum happiness. It will boost your production. It will boost your farm production. It will boost the time you take to recruit new troops. It will boost the gold produced by your houses. So, and it's forever. You buy one and it's forever. So for me, it's easy. You should invest in a luxurious cultural site or two or three as soon as possible. I know they are not cheap, but try to farm and get one, and then farm a little more and get the second one, and you will be served for a long time. The second place where you should spend gems, it's also, well, easy. It's expansions. And expansions are not in the first place for me, just because you can get enough expansions per age, free expansions from the campaign, in order to build everything you need. You just need extra expansions for the event buildings. Like you can see here, I have a lot of event buildings placed because I play Rise of Cultures for almost 1 year now, and I played all of the events, so I need space to have the event buildings. And for me, I think that you should buy extra expansions only if you want to place event building that you really want, because some of them are bad buildings, some of them are not worth it to have placed in your city, like the Trojan horse, for example. It gives you nothing. I produce like 4 to 5 million food a day, and it gives me 41,000. It's nothing. I have it placed just because I don't have anything better to be in its place. Same as the Druid Grove, it gives me coins, and I don't need coins. You should think, do I need this place here? Do I need to buy an expansion in order to place this event building? If yes, go ahead. Expansions are also forever, so if you change your mind in the future, you can always store your building and build something else in that place. In third place, it's something that a lot of people overlook. I overlooked, and I'm farm gems to buy them. And let me explain. Some buildings have the chance for you to buy an extra production slot. So if you don't come to the game for like 4 hours, you have your farms producing for 4 hours. Well, I didn't really overlook this because I'm an addict to this game. I come here from hour to hour, so I never really needed this place. But I'll need in the future eventually. And the buildings that I recommend you to buy the extra slot are the farms, the commander tower, the architect studio, the school, and not you should not buy the extra slot for your workshops. And the reason is simple. You will change workshops in Roman Empire. You will change the type of workshop. You will delete the old ones, and you will build new workshops, and those workshops will be with you until the Kingdom of Sicily. I don't have that information, but I believe that the next age that comes out will have new workshops. So imagine that you are in Kingdom of Sicily, you have the let me check the names. You have the scribe, you have the spice merchant, and you have the carpenter. The new age will probably bring new workshops, so you will have to delete these ones and buy new workshops. And by the time the newer workshops won't have that extra slot that you bought for this specific workshop, so you should not buy the extra slot for the workshops because they are not forever. Then we have, of course, the luxurious home, the home that you can buy with gem that gives you 2 workers, and they are smaller than an average home and gives you 2 workers, plus 2 workers. And I would strongly recommend that if you want to buy luxurious homes with gems for extra workers, you should buy in Stone Age. Oh, well, not in Stone Age, but you can be in Kingdom of Sicily and buy a Stone Age home. And I say that because in Stone Age they cost 750 gems, and they will increase 50 gems per age. They give you nothing more. Well, they give you increased gold production, but you don't really need that. You are buying them because you want the workers, and the Stone Age also gives you 2 workers, so there is no reason for you to buy the upgraded version. You can just buy the first one available, that is the cheapest one, and we'll get what you want. And the last one that I find useful to buy is the luxurious farm. They are useful for the events where you can just collect 1 or 2 productions in the luxurious farm and complete that quest. You don't have to produce like 100 productions in a normal farm. But there's a catch here, and let me explain you. A luxurious farm doesn't count as a rural farm or a domestic farm. So, if you build one, you will take space from your city, and those quests that we have from each age, that is like have 12 rural farms built. You will have to build 12 rural farms because the luxurious farm will not count as a rural farm and will not count as a domestic farm. So I think you are understanding what I'm trying to say. You will have another building occupying more space in your city, and that won't count towards the quests. So you will probably have to buy expansions in order to build luxurious farms. And for today, that's it. Thank you for watching. If I helped you, you know what to do, and I'll see you next time.